I've been zoning, I've been zoning.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas. Mine was okay because I got some more parts. I'll give y'all a little flash of what I got on the part shelf over here. So yeah, we got some more stuff to install here. So those videos will be coming, but today we're gonna do I want to say a simple install, but anytime you're dealing with overlays and stuff like that, it gets a little tricky. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and go to the bench, and then I'll show y'all exactly what we're looking at. All right, so here we go, y'all. We at the bench, and hold on, there we go. Go ahead and open this thing up right here. So what we have here is the CModd carbon fiber headlight overlay. So we'll go ahead and take a look at these. Well, this is everything that came in the box. They packaged it really well. It comes with 2 sets of alcohol pads, and I'm assuming that's gonna be for each one of these. Let's get a close up of what these look like. It's really good quality. It's 3M, so this should be good. This here says, what the heck is? I'm gonna have to figure out what this thing is, but it says it's primer 94. I'm guessing that this is to help it adheres to the headlight better. And it says you also need a heat gun. So let's go on ahead and go to the front of the car and try not to mess this up. All right, y'all, so here we go. So the first thing we do here, whoa, my goodness, I'm knocking everything. All right, so first thing we want to do, I already cleaned this area with a microfiber cloth and some water, some soap and water. So now we're going to get open up these wipes that it came with. And we're just going to wipe the area where it's going to go, which is going to be all right here. All right. That's good. And now this thing right here is like it's like an adhesive too. It's like a glue too. So what you wind up having to do is this little dot right here. You got to squeeze that dot and it's going to like pop. And then now it's got like glue on the tip. So at that point, what I do is let's turn my heat gun on. And I got the heat gun on a low setting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat this up a little bit. Heat this up a little bit at the end. I'm gonna peel off a little bit of the tip right here. I'm gonna peel off a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna start laying it down like right there, and I'm gonna stay along this little seam right here. So doing that, and then I'm gonna have to heat it up because around this area right here is where you got to kind of make it conform a little bit and put it on there to make sure it runs right along this here. That's the reason why I'm heating this up as I go. So I'm gonna heat the area up where I'm putting this thing. A little heat on there, not too much, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm crossing my fingers hoping that this comes out like the other side, so at least it looks uniform. Alright, now. So now I'm going to use my little adhesive stick and put some right there along the side of this. All right there. Excuse me. Then put a little heat on this bad boy right there. And then we're going to peel this back a little bit. So we're going to start ourselves out right here. So what I'm going to try and do is line the back end. I'm going to line the back end of this where I want it. Remember, staying along that little seam right there. And make sure that this thing ends up right where I want it, which is right there. And then at this point, I can pull some more of that back. Put some more of my little adhesive glue stuff right there. Grab my heat gun. Heat the little trim piece up a little bit. Instructions say don't do it too much, but it's kind of cool out here. So I want this thing to kind of conform for me a little bit. Alright, so now we're running along that seam like that. There we go. So now pull a little bit more of the tape off, at least to that point. Get me a little bit of my glue down. And then let's heat this up. And then let's lay it down. There we go. Now we get into the juicy part. Alright, so now I'm going to heat ourselves up a little bit more here. Again, making sure that I'm staying on that seam where I'm all the way up there. That's where I want to be. Now I'll take the rest of it off here. And I'm going to put some more of this stuff down. Put this right here. And at this point, we're going to heat this up a little bit. Alright. So that's on there. I already got a problem. So I got to pull it up. Which is the reason why we do a little bit at a time. So I need to come up a little higher. Right there. And this needs to come down right there. Oh man, I'm running into problems. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can correct this. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, no. Alright. Now we're there. Put a little bit more of this stuff down. There we go. This side was a bit more difficult than the other side. But we're gonna heat this up a little bit, make it sit and adhere to this thing better. And we're gonna call this a wrap, son. Well, all right then, y'all. Well, there you go. Pretty easy. Well, I ain't gonna let me stop. It's a simple install, not too long of video. You know what I'm saying? But I put carbon fiber accents on the tail lights on the previous video, so I decided let me try and do the same thing up front too. So up front, I put that little accent on there, and it looks okay. It's growing on me. I'm gonna have to get used to it, but as always, man, I'll link it in the description where I got it from. You know, it's a CModd front headlight overlay. It's carbon fiber. Really good quality. It looks good. I had a little bit of trouble putting the other side on, as y'all saw, because it didn't look exactly like the other side, but it didn't line up at the back end. So I should have came forward a little bit more. Bless you. Should have came a little bit more further, so I wound up having to, but luckily I just put it on there and I heated up a little bit, so that helped come off of there and come back on there, and I just heated it up a little bit more to make it all lay down and adhere to it. I only used 2 of the alcohol wipes out of the 4 and 1 of those little adhesive sticks, so I have extras, so you ain't gonna have to use all of it. Again, man, thank all y'all. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and New Year's this week, man. So y'all be careful out there on New Year's, and Happy New Year. And I'll see y'all on the next video, man. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Till the next video, y'all. Peace.